How is everybody? Welcome back. I'm just messing up my geode for another day. No, I don't know how to do geode art, but I'm never too old to learn. Well, I guess you guys can be the judge of if I'm not too old to learn after I get this done today. We'll see. We'll see if you think it looks like some geriatric patient did it. How's everybody today? You guys having a good midweek? Good Tuesday? These products are hot. Very hot. I was going to dump this upside down, but I think I'm just going to use it because I think we got time. We mixed them a long time ago and we were letting these purposely get very, very warm. So.
Jeanette says good. How are y'all?
Jeanette. Welcome to the channel, Jeanette. Hope you're having a good day. We're doing very well. I troweled a cove base on a patio today and called a few customers. And trying to drop this in the almond. Is that an almond?
I think so. Is this a continuation from yesterday?
It is a continuation from yesterday. Let me tell you what I did yesterday, guys. Yesterday, I didn't mix this perfectly on one of them, or I sprayed something, I don't know. I think I made a little foo-foo, and every time you do a ton of art, that happens. So we had a little bit of sticky spots on here, and I just want to pour it again so we don't have stickiness, because I did kind of like it, but I figured since we're pouring again, why don't we do some more fun patterns? Get a little more contrast going on here. Ah, nope, my dang titty got in it already. All right, sorry guys.
It's coming together today.
It is coming together.
A lot of hearts.
I'm pretty damn dirty today. I think I wore my dirty clothes and I got them even dirtier on the job, so. I had like nice pants for me. And then I walked right back inside and put not nice pants on. Thought that would not be a smart thing for me to leave today with. Ooh, that's beautiful, is it not? Thank you for the love, guys. Your guys' support, as I always say, is a huge deal to little people like us. Little people, big world. We're the little people. Oh, I got titty in it twice. You guys are here for records or something. I better.
One love from Birmingham, UK.
One love. Birmingham, UK. Hey, I want to teach a class over there again, Birmingham. Let me know how I can find a venue, somewhere at a cool office we can teach at over there. And I'm going to schedule my next class over there somewhere. You pick the town you think is best.
9110 is asking if it's a picture or a table.
This is just a fun table, guys. It's built out of a hollow core door, so that's all we're doing. And right now I'm trying to get, you know what, colored alcohol is better than no alcohol, because I'd rather alcohol than epoxy on me. Oh.
Dropping Bomb says, well, hello, friends.
Dropping Bombs.
You make my palms sweaty every time I find you.
Dropping Bombs. I'm so glad I'm making your palms sweaty today. What do you think? Think I'm going to mess this up?
Or we can start the wall and come back. Mix the wall and come back.
I'm so afraid I'll even...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Let's try it.
Okay, this is not how to do this, guys, but it's how I'm doing it today.
Tia Carpentry on Instagram says they can't really hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Insta. I'll try to talk louder. I have literally horrible hearing, and so I always think I'm talking too loud, so I try to watch my hearing or watch my tone of voice with people. I've had people ask me if I'm angry, and I'm not at all. I'm trying to speak loud enough, and I realize I'm yelling.
Hello from Albania. What are you going to do with the different mills?
Welcome. What's that?
What are you going to do with the different mills? MILS.
Different mills. I don't know what I'm going to do with different mills. I guess I'm not bright enough this afternoon to figure out what that means. I am so sorry. I don't understand that question exactly.
TA Carpentry Supreme Revamping says, much better. Thank you. Love your work.
Thank you so much for the love, guys. Thanks for the support.
Laura says, hey, hey.
Hey, Laura. Good to see you today. I've never seen you once in my life, but I feel like I know you. Okay, that's turning out better than I thought. I was hoping that would drop into like a real vertical, thick, like contrasting vein piece, and it kind of is. It might be lumpy and it might be bumpy, but whatever. It's going to be more lovable.
Looks badass.
Dude, that was like 180 degrees by the time I poured these colors out. That was kind of ridiculous. That's why they're not moving at all right now.
Unforgettable finishes says, hi Levi.
Unforgettable, how are you? God bless you. Thanks for being on our live today. You're the one that should be showing me some actual skills today.
And then is this going to be the final coat?
We'll see. Final coat. You know what? If we feel like we've checked all the boxes we want and we're happy with everything, sure, we won't pour again. But if we feel like we need to pour again or have fun again, we're going to pour and have fun again.
TA Carpentry Supreme Revamping is asking if the table is for them.
TA Carpentry. No, this is just a fun one, but you should show up for a class. If you show up in the Florida class and then you show up in Junction, maybe you can steal this if it hasn't been poured again. So, people always steal my good work in class. Not really steal it. I always end up giving away all my doors to people. Every time I really like something, it seems like we end up finding somebody that just loves it so much they can't leave without it, which I don't mind.
How much does this cost?
This right here, this would cost you about probably $150 to $200 to do this if you were doing something like this yourself. Might cost you $1 million to learn if you're as smart as me, because it took me forever to get even marginally decent with epoxy. No, not really. I probably just spent years making every mistake I could, which is why I try to teach classes on how to cut the corners you can cut and which corners should never be cut. What is a corner and what's not a corner to cut.
Can you add more layers after it cures?
You can. We can layer this all day, guys. And I'm kind of in love with this. I have a stupid idea, but I think it might look good. So I'm going to try something that I'm very against, guys. Do we do a geode? Now this whole thing, guys, is my attempt to get ready for a geode design on a floor. So that's the only reason I'm even pouring this door is I'm practicing for a floor. So
Ruben Demonic says, I need a gaming desk like this. Looks great.
wouldn't that be a fun gaming desk?
What kind of epoxy is this?
Countertopepoxy.com, and links in the bio for all of our products. So definitely check us out. Let us know any questions you have. We might have answers for you.
Does the finished surface stay flat, or is it going to have grooves?
We'll see. I poured it really, really hot, but this should all self-level out. So my goal is that this self-levels.
Where are the classes
We have our next class is here on Monday, and then after that, our next class will be in Florida, and then we have one in North Carolina. Then back here, I believe, in Junction again.
Why are you spraying alcohol?
I'm trying to break up some silver spray that I'm always so against sprays, but this is just an art piece for fun, so we're seeing what we get out of it. So, and I'm trying to break that metallic up there, as you can see how it kind of breaks. So there we are. I think that.
Where in North Carolina?
North Carolina, it's the very southern coast. So right on the coast, all the way south. I can't remember the name of that town. I remember Vero Beach. Ocean Isles. I finally memorized Vero Beach, and now I had forgot Ocean Isles.
And where's the one in Florida?
What's that?
Where's the one in Florida?
Vero Beach, Florida.
Any classes in Oregon?
We do not have classes in Oregon, so you guys should come if you're in Oregon and you want some sunshine or a break or anything. I love Oregon. It's one of my favorite places too, but don't be afraid to come out here to Colorado, or we go down to Florida for the worst part of the winter. So.
What are you gonna do with the drips on the side?
We'll just usually use a flush cut router bit and just cut those all right off. So right now, guys, I'm just gonna let everything kind of set up for a little bit. I have a lot of bubbles in here, but since I sprayed alcohol, I really don't want to start a fire on my table by torching right now. So I'm probably just gonna let everything set and settle and see how it flows. And then torch in like 20 minutes. But while we're at that, I'm actually gonna trowel our True Metal. It's kind of one of the funner projects I've worked on in a long time. I think it's gonna take over the world of countertops, and especially epoxy countertops, because we're gonna put down a vertical non-sag product that's kind of as a base layer. I'm gonna show you. It's a really fun two-step system. Are we ready?
Yeah, I didn't have it mixed.
Oh, you're good. I'll start. There's what we were looking for. There is our non-sag formula. This is wall epoxy here. So it's just a product you can really trowel it down however you want to. I'm doing light turquoise, and this is gonna be beautiful. If a little's good, then a lot's better. That's how I do things.
Is there a big difference between 99% isopropyl and 99 and 91%?
Yeah, the difference in isopropyl 99 versus 91, that's 9% water. And when you spray down a whole bunch of water, it really does make a difference. So I always try to stay with that 99, so you have very, very little water. There's no reason to slow down the evaporative content or anything like that with the water. They use that to kill germs, but we really don't want the water content on the epoxy. It just causes more divoting. If you think of this, what is water? Like 8 pounds per gallon, and alcohol is about 5.5. So adding water to it makes it heavier, leaves divots, makes it evaporate slower. So.
What's the wall epoxy called?
This is just our FX metallic wall.
And what brand is it?
This is countertopepoxy.com. Ooh, look at that, so beautiful. This is gonna be a crazy mixing because this is a single speed drill, and yeah, I left my other drill on a job site, so it's a little more tame than I was hoping. I'm mixing for a good consistency. That's all I really care about, is a really nice, smooth consistency. And usually that's sometime around 3 minutes. Sorry, this is probably more boring than anything you guys have watched. Feel free to ask any questions.
Someone said they sprayed alcohol all over their top coat, and unfortunately the divots never disappeared.
Yeah, if you spray alcohol either too late, or if it's like 91 and it has that water content in there, unfortunately that can happen sometimes. So make sure you're spraying it earlier on when you know that the floor still is flowing. And make sure you keep it a really high percentage of just alcohol. We're almost there, guys. I know this is boring. It's not boring for me.
Do you get bubbles in this?
No, since we compress this, I don't really care about bubbles. I'm not scared of bubbles. Okay. Levy. Try not to make too much of a mess.
Can you add color after you mix it?
Yeah, but it would just be changing this color if you added color after a mix. So let me pretend I didn't just really chinsily tape this off to paint.
When you're done
totally
with your
did.
epoxy floors, can you clean the floors with denatured alcohol?
I wouldn't do denatured. I would just probably use a little bit of vinegar and water. Really spot clean it. It's usually the drier you clean floors. People are used to putting too much stuff down on epoxy, but epoxy doesn't nothing sticks to it. So usually just keeping it really dry, Swiffering it is the easiest way. Almost clean it more like a window.
What's the best way to clean epoxy tools when you're done?
Alcohol. 99% isopropyl is the best way to clean an epoxy tool, in my opinion. It's kind of why I keep alcohol around me all the time. It's not always just a drink. Just kidding. How's everybody's week going? Is anybody excited to see this get troweled down? This is going to be a very beautiful countertop, and then we're going to be putting true metal, which is real metal, and it's an actual white bronze. We're going to trowel into this, and we'll polish it, and it's a very, very cool look. So here we are about to go. So I'll try to not waste any more of y'all's time. I'll just give myself a little protection there so I don't have to paint my backsplash in 2 hours. Because there's no way I would get done with this and not have epoxy all over that wall.
How does epoxy handle scratches and dog feet?
It's dog feet and stuff, no problem at all for epoxy. I mean, this is, our epoxies are manufactured with the same consistency of what you'd put in a garage or an aircraft hangar or something like that. So I'm very much not worried about that. Okay, now I am purposefully not doing my edges because I want to leave these really painted as an accent possibly. So, except I'm not sure, maybe. I don't know. Is that done? Is that a bad idea? Can you not do that, guys? If you guys want me to do the edges too, I will. You know what? I will. I'll do the edges.
Okay, what other color would you do the edges?
Yeah, I was thinking of doing something like copper or something contrasting, but I don't know. That might sound crappy. So.
Can you add more color after you put down the base coat?
Yeah, we're going to add a totally different color into this, and we can spray colors into this. You can do all kinds of stuff with this product. So,
what kind of tape are you using?
that's just frog tape, guys. Just standard frog tape.
How do you do a countertop that has a built-in backsplash?
Countertop with a built-in backsplash, you'd pour it kind of a little bit warmer, and you'd watch out what kind of patterns you did and stuff like that. Because you just remember, I mean, if you're doing a pattern that flows too much, your backsplash is that vertical, and it's going to be flowing off it too much. So I try to stay away from real pattern stuff if I do the backsplash. So that's something we do in class too. We do a lot with you to show you how to go over stuff like that.
Jenny says, I am in Colorado. I'm looking to come take a class from you.
Jenny, come to a class. Can't wait to meet you. Are you Jenny from Forrest Gump? The sweetest love story? No, not really, but Up is the best love story.
Why don't you sometimes use tape on the edges?
I don't really have to. We don't have cheap epoxy, so we don't have to tape them and dam them like everybody else does. And this is more of a troweled product here that I'm putting down, so I'm not as concerned with that. We're basically, I'm layering myself in a blue base so that whatever I do with the true metal on top, I have that nice solid kind of background to like a canvas to paint into. So kind of excited about this, guys. Sorry I'm moving slower than molasses in January.
What product is this?
This is our FX wall epoxy by countertopepoxy.com, so you can check out the link in the bio. It's a really cool product. It's some of my favorite stuff. I've troweled walls with it. If anybody wants to see right on the other side of this wall, I'll go take you over and you can see an actual wall that's kind of finished that has copper in it. That's the true metal, what we're going to trowel on top of this.
Let's see, how much per square foot on average?
This right here, an actual kit can go, up to, if it's really smooth, up to about 100 square feet. I try to say that cautiously with experience. I mean, I can get quite a bit of distance out of a kit, but I'm usually really good with my prep, so.
When you're using large glitter in epoxy, does it always require a clear flood coat to keep the glitter from making the surface feel textured?
You know, unfortunately, a lot of large glitter will actually accidentally chunk out like that, and it will be kind of a pain, but just that's, you know what? Screw it. That's the beauty of using glitter. I mean, what the hell are you using glitter and then complaining about a clear coat? No, I'm kidding, but just remember that to have something that badass, you might have to pour a little bit more.
Eddie says, she's Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block? But damn bit straight you are. Hope you're having a good day, Jenny from the block.
Doesn't epoxy bleed through the frog tape?
No, that's why we use frog tape, because frog tape has a plastic filament in there, and it's not like regular masking tape. And that's why frog tape is called frog's tape. So.
Does this self-level?
No, this is specifically designed to not self-level. So.
Does the other epoxy self-level?
Yep, all of our countertop products do self-level, but this right here, I do not want it to self-level. So.
Do you have anyone in the UK that can do this?
I've trained a couple guys, but they all own private shops, so I don't know. If you want me to do that, have me come over to the UK and do this for you, or have me come and teach a class in the UK. We are looking to actually schedule a class in the UK. The training facility I've used in years past, though, isn't available, so they don't even rent it for that anymore. So it used to be a wedding venue.
How long is the working time of this?
Oh, a long time, guys, a long time. Very long working time. I'm trying to find my little, I'm scraping through my product there, as you guys can see, and I'm trying to figure out where that, oh, there it is, found it. I found my little chunk that's leaving a scratch.
I can see through as you move the product. Is this just a primer?
Yeah, I'm running kind of a base layer. Just, you'll have to see. It's kind of hard to explain. This is something artistic that I've been doing for fun that turns out really good, but it takes a little bit of understanding what I'm doing and seeing what I'm going to do in the end here.
Do you have a specific time that you have for working time?
No, not a specific working time. Do we have a mixing stick possibly? Oh, you know what? Why can't I just peel this stuck one out? It's the good thing about being in an office where you've poured epoxy recently. There's always something sitting around, a mixing stick, some pretty epoxy.
Can you apply this over laminate?
Yep, you over laminate, ceramic or porcelain tile, so wood floors, cement. Run Cove baseboards. Ooh, we are right by our bathroom. We just finished too. I'm excited to see what you all think of that bathroom.
Do you have classes that are exclusively for countertops and those that are for advanced?
Yep, I would say just come to our countertop workshop if you want a very advanced countertop shop. We are doing different fabrication from now on in some of them, and I mean, I've really never seen somebody come to our shop class, even very experienced fabricators and countertop guys usually are shocked at what they learn in class and just how much. So definitely check our class out. I go as in-depth as I can in every one of my countertop classes, and I'm okay if I lose people because there's always a person in class that wasn't lost that needed to know it. So I'll slow down and explain stuff over and over if we need to. It doesn't really matter. We have plenty of time in class to not stress about. We don't have to move on or anything. We can retrowel stuff if we need to, if something didn't turn out perfectly. So,
Are our products safe?
very. As far as epoxies go, these are the safest epoxy products in the world. So, I've had these at nighttime. This is how safe our epoxy is. I took a drive one time by myself, and you see I'm only a 5'8" male. I'm 175, so a medium light build. Had these two just rowdy bottles in the back seat. I never got raped, touched, nothing. Happened all night, hours, 14 hours on the road. I was safe when I got there. That's what I'm talking. That's how safe our epoxy is.
What kind of epoxy is this?
Countertopepoxy.com. Was that an epoxy dad joke?
One of the workshops.
That's too beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm doing these edges and I'm massaging them. No, guys, don't just smear your fingers in epoxy like an idiot. But if you're having fun and it looks really pretty, like, why not? What were you asking? Were you asking about workshops?
Yeah.
You got to come out to a workshop. Check our link in the bio on all our workshops. We have one coming up here at our office here in Grand Junction, Colorado next week on Monday. That's going to be a fun one. We're going to be doing some really cool floors, countertops, walls. I kind of like the home shop. We always go over everything at the home shop. So definitely if you come to these workshops, they're usually really all-encompassing. Then we're going down to Vero Beach, Florida. That's going to be a pretty cool floor we're doing. And he's a really neat customer. Is going to let us be kind of, I think, a little creative and crazy on his floor. And that is always fun. Then we're going to North Carolina. That's going to be a master class basically, because North Carolina, we have a really nice shop to teach in, so we can teach you everything. We're going to be doing some floors, walls, countertops, everything. So, oh, look at
Can
this.
this go over granite quartz and laminate?
It can, definitely. It goes right over granite, quartz, or laminate very easily. Guys, am I smoking crack on this front edge being that pretty or what? I just think that front edge, if we could work that in, is just going to be, okay, maybe don't do it like I'm doing it. Yeah.
Grape jokes are funny.
Oh, son of a gun.
This can hold up the heat.
Yep, this is a very temperature resistant product. So we actually have a video, an old video, where we burn an egg and there's no editing. It's over 500 degrees. We set it burning right on the countertop in the frying pan and let it cool down on a white countertop and it doesn't burn.
Nick said, good thing I wasn't in the back seat. That.
Nick, I would have got it. Is that Nick Van?
Yeah.
Nick, good to see you, buddy.
Laura said, just don't leave your mom with your vibe.
Well, Laura, you're careful with that. You could be right.
So are you going to put a clear coat over this?
No, I'm gonna actually. Well, I won't say no, but you don't have to. I like to finish these out without clear coats. We've worked on these with every type of metal you can imagine, even over in. We were bidding on some jobs in Saudi Arabia where we were going to be putting, this is crazy, but gold and silver in some countertops and wall panel pieces. So that I was wanting to get, but I don't think they liked me enough. They found somebody more skilled over there.
Do you have any good nylon gloves to use with epoxy that don't tear easy?
That's a good question. Nylon gloves that don't tear with epoxy. I like that thought. I don't know, but if I find or look into something like that I can think of, I will let you guys know.
So after this cures, you'll sand it to make it smooth.
Yep. As soon as this is cured, I'll sand and polish this, but we should get this pretty smooth today, so there shouldn't be a lot to do. But this is just the start, guys. We're barely started. I'm just slow as shit, so.
And this can go on any countertop.
Oh yeah, any counter. That's what I love about this system right here that we're doing is this would be something you could go over walls, countertops, your backsplash, you could do it seamlessly. It's just beautiful, I think, so.
Jenny said, I need a class in June or July.
We'll have a class. I'm not sure where I'll be, if it'll be here in Colorado, Jenny, or if it'll be in maybe back in Florida or North Carolina by then. So, but we'll always have them here in Grand Junction. Don't be surprised by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block.
Laura was going to send us a YouTube link from Facebook for a project idea.
Laura, thank you. I'd love to see that.
People here saying what's up.
Thank you, everybody. We are just doing our metallic wall epoxy. I'm making big messes.
Just me said the rough brand of gloves are called Talons. We use them in military as medics.
Ah, yeah. Thank you for the love, you all. And hey, whoever that medic was in the military, thank you. God bless you. Who was that?
Just me.
Just me? Thanks for watching out for guys like me. I loved my medics and the corpsmen. I was a Marine, and corpsmen were a big deal to us, so thank you for what you did.
Do you want to know more about
Florida
Florida?
is in, damn it, I just had it. Vero Beach, Florida, and it's in Ocean Isles Beach, North Carolina, the month after. All the information is on our website. Holy smokes, guys.
What's your Ohio friend's name you told me once on a live?
Steve Cochran is, it is Nick Van Overbeck, and he's a badass. He's actually Nick Van. He's on this live, so if you want to contact him, look up Nick Van in the chat, or maybe Nick Van's on still, and he can see this and try to get you guys to connect. But he does really good work too. He's a badass. I've known him forever. I was in the Marine Corps with him. So, all right.
What was that question?
Trojan. Sorry. When you're trying to get all your fingers in one glove, so your exam can.
Talons. T-A-L-O-N.
Talons. Talon gloves. Oh, fuck. Well, that was bullshit. Okay, guys.
We also have a lot of new people on TikTok.
A lot of new people here. Thank you for all the love. We just finished troweling. This is very wet right here. Our wall epoxy, and I'm about to wreck this thing.
Is this gonna self-level?
No, we don't want it to self-level. This is a non-self-leveling product specifically so that we can put texture into it. So right now we're actually going to put some really cool texture into this.
Are your classes in person?
They are. Yeah, we do all of our classes in person. We do them right here in Grand Junction, Colorado, and we do them in Florida after that. Oh, shoot. I didn't know that's what you went and got. Thank you so much. Yeah, Florida, North Carolina, and Colorado at this time. And can't wait to have you. So here's our true metal. There's our hardener.
And where at North Carolina with those classes?
This is real metal. North Carolina is in Ocean Isles Beach. Yeah, don't ever use a contaminated mixture either, guys. Yeah, you know why I don't care? Because it's my countertop. And I'm going to be mixing this into the other epoxy so much with my trowel. Now this is real metal. This is a stainless steel mix right here. It says, I'm almost wondering if we mislabeled iron though. But when we polish this is going to be real metal. It's going to be amazing and super polished. So. All right. Y'all think I should spray some? What do you want as an accent? Do you think a tiny bit of gold or something in there? Give it a little bit of love on the top before we do that, or what? What do you think?
Creative Epoxy Design says, I know of you for over 10 years. Always liked your work.
Creative Epoxy Designs. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I think I actually know who you are, and I might actually follow you. I have my stalker channel on TikTok. It's me with the same ugly beard, but I'm like user number 3224-5. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
What's going on with the Geode table?
The Geode table. We'll show you. We just sprayed it again. We'll get this going. All right, we'll get a little bit of gold on this.
I want to do a tub with gold veins.
A tub with gold veins?
Designs. Yeah.
A tub with gold veins? That would actually be pretty sweet.
Do you have anything plans to do classes in New Jersey?
Not in New Jersey, but if you're just up in New Jersey, why don't you come down to our North Carolina class? That'd be fun, or Florida. If you're in New Jersey, you need to come to Florida so you can warm up, thaw your bits and pieces out, as they say on Top Gear. I love British people, how they say bits and pieces. Yeah, and like I say, if you have a place in London, anywhere in the UK to teach, we are looking, and we'll pay well too. So if you have a training shop anywhere in UK, we would pay very well to use it for a week to teach a class. And we have been looking for a spot. And like I say, the other place, I actually taught just outside of London in I think it was like a 730-year-old barn. It was so pretty, but it's not available for anything like this anymore, sadly. Sorry guys, I'm trying to be as random as possible.
Creative Epoxy Design said I'm in Florida.
Florida?
So I'll try to come south.
Creative, thank you so much. I'm gonna check out, let's remember that. I wanna see their channel and see, let me know, Creative Epoxy Designs, if there's anything we can ever do to help you too. I'm not a salesman. I'm here to, if there's anything we could ever do to work with each other, I would always do that, so. All right, so here's our metal. And yeah.
What was that mixture?
I think the mixture I was just spraying was our gold mica powder mixed in with isopropyl alcohol. And this is our stainless steel epoxy. And yeah, I'm super messy right now. I get it, guys. This isn't like, I'm not Picasso if you haven't figured it out. I should have a t-shirt. What the hell did you expect, Picasso?
What is your opinion on using white in countertops to avoid yellow?
We have white is our most sold countertop ever, and as long as you do it with care, we have a pretty damn color stable white. And if you polish it, we also have a diamond shield. That's a product you can put on top, and that makes a big difference as well. So, okay, now to see if my stupid idea is a bomb.
Picasso was messy.
Picasso probably was messy.
Epoxy Magic Creations said stainless steel epoxy, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yep, stainless steel epoxy. This is actually going to polish, and it's going to be real stainless steel too. This ain't your grandpa's epoxy, yo.
How long does this product last on floors and countertops? Is it resistant to chemicals like Clorox?
It is very resistant to stuff. You can wash it with like Clorox or bleach or anything like that. It's not a big deal. Do we have the Bear Claw tool, guys? What about the new Bear Claw? In that, you know, in this T-bar box with all the T-bars on the cart?
Yeah.
I have our new Bear Claw tool going on. Me and my little girl went shopping at Hobby Lobby. If you have a little girl and you don't take her to Hobby Lobby, you're a freaking worthless deadbeat parent. You have to do that. It's so fun. Don't be a deadbeat. Go to Hobby Lobby with your kids. My little girl, she's such a doll. She's like the cutest kid in the world. But we went there to look for a rock tumbler because she loves rocks. Of course she does. She's my daughter. And we leave, and she's so sweet. She's like, because we didn't have a rock tumbler there. And I'm like a dad, so I'm like, well, shit, they didn't have what you're looking for. Let's leave. Well, her little girl brain was thinking, we just get something else. But I'm in the truck already driving away. And she's like, Daddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's like, Daddy, I liked other things in that store too. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, it is a good store. And then I sat and thought for a second. I was like, holy shit, she means she wants to shop more. And I was like, do you want to go back in the store? And she was so happy when I said we could go back in. It made my day too. So we bought some birdhouses and some stuff like that to do instead. So that was just as fun as tumbling rocks.
Steve said, when do you need the property? As I'm just buying a large warehouse, let me know.
Is that UK?
Steve Snell.
Is that a warehouse in the UK or? Sorry, because we were looking. Just let me know where, and we just want to know when. But yeah, we'd be open to anything like that too with you guys if that's. Oh yeah, look at this.
It's called stainless steel epoxy.
Because it's real stainless steel in here. It's not just epoxy. This will be so hard, like ridiculously hard. We'll actually have to polish this. If you notice, I'm kind of leveling this out. And right now it's kind of ugly, but it's about to not be. You guys have to trust the process. Trust that this guy that doesn't know what the hell he's doing will figure something out and do something impressive in the next 20 minutes.
A custom refinish says I want to see the bear claw.
The bear claw? We'll show you the bear claw custom refinish. It's like, that's just what I call it. I don't know what the hell it's called. Who grew up as a kid afraid of bears? I did. I grew up in North Idaho. And that was like my big fear. I was always like, a bear's gonna kill me. And my little kids were like, have you ever walked to go to the bathroom? I'm like, do you know what an outhouse is? We used to have outhouses all over, I would say houses, trailers, whatever they were. I don't know. But yeah, I remember one house, we lived at a barn at this place up in North Idaho, way North Idaho. And yeah, I actually did see wolves up there as a kid. And I remember like 100 yards from the house as a little kid at night, you're like, maybe I don't have to poop so bad.
You can prairie dog it a little bit.
Yeah, like that's right. Oh, I had a question though. Never mind. I won't ask that on a live. Never mind. I can't ask questions like that on a live.
I feel like you have to go.
I can't. I was just gonna ask for it. Might get me reported, but only it might just go over people's heads that wouldn't like this joke. But I was wondering if Richard Gere invented the term prairie dogging. And maybe older people remember that. Maybe older people out there remember the Richard Gere drama.
Christopher said I would love to land this brother. So I mean, just let me know the price and location.
Yeah, check that out, Christopher. The link's in the bio. So definitely check out which classes you'd want to be a part of, which ones you think would be most valuable to you specifically, and we'll meet you right out there. So.
Someone said Brokeback Mountain.
No, I don't even know what this is referring to. I don't even know where our conversation went now. I'm not a cowboy, guys. I just like the hat and the boots, but I'm kind of scared of the horse. I have a motorcycle. I can ride a dirt bike pretty proficiently, but at least when I get hurt on it, I know it's 100% my fault. It's not just my motorcycle being a prick one day. So.
Can I use it for countertops? Put Geode on it.
You can. That's what this is, Countertop Epoxy. And here's my bear claw, which I didn't think all the way through because I have a freaking wall right there. But guess how I will think this through. Oh, you know what? I'd have to plug a bunch of weird stuff in, so forget this. We'll just see what we get. Maybe the other one, yeah.
YS Custom Design says that joke was so old, nobody got it.
I know, dude. It was too old. Nobody gets my old jokes.
JFL Epoxy is wondering, can you tell me about the drying time with this?
This is an overnight cure, so pretty rapid. Pretty rapid, guys. I'm just trying to create some striations and a nice scrape effect in here. This will really leave amazing lines when you polish. So when I polish this back out, you're gonna see some really sharp, very fine little lines of stainless steel start polishing out between really pretty light turquoise. Oh, look at that. Well, good job, Levy. Now I have a squiggle.
The custom refinish says this should be called a porcupine.
A porky. It should be that's a porcupine with a mohawk, a brohawk. All right. Oh, there we are. Thank you. I'll keep them both. Thank you. This will be perfect. A little bigger there. That's fine. I like that.
Jeanette said there's no bears here, just rattlesnakes, timber rattlesnakes, and the copperhead.
And Jeanette, you live in Louisiana?
Texas.
Texas, that's right. Dude, when I was in Louisiana, oh man, you want to go back behind the barn? This guy says, we found about 35 copperhead out there the other day. I was like, well, I'll never be behind your barn for any damn reason now.
Oh, you don't like snakes?
I freaking hate snakes. Snakes are, the Bible talks all about Satan and snakes, and no, I'm just scared of anything that slips and slithers. I don't need that shit in my life.
Mountain lions too.
I'm not
Should we add flakes to this?
I like mountain lions. Flakes you could, but it would kind of wreck the look we're going for, I think. But yeah, you could add flakes to anything.
Do you have to put pressure on it when you're adding the stainless steel?
No, but the stainless steel does flow about like peanut butter. So if you can imagine how peanut butter, all this product flows about like peanut butter. So
get this epoxy in the UK?
We ship to the UK, but we don't currently warehouse anything there. We did have a large third-party shipping facility out of London, and due to Brexit, it really made it difficult for us to be able to ship to any of our customers around there. So,
Epoxy Magic Creations, that comes up.
thank you, Epoxy Magic Creations. Badass.
Is the stainless steel also wall epoxy?
Yeah, the stainless steel, it is a wall epoxy, but it's also a true stainless steel. It's not a pigmented product. It's not just something that's going to give you the color or appearance. It really is stainless steel. So,
Shouldn't we wear safety masks?
no, this product here actually has 0 VOC. So thank you for asking about safety. But masks are usually for people with COVID or people with dirty epoxy, like stuff that has isobenzoyl alcohol, nonphenol, all the stuff that's in most of our competitors' resins. And that's why they should wear a mask. And I'm so glad to see you guys caring about that, because health is something I care about, and I haven't seen a lot of people care about it for a long time with epoxy.
Do you have to mix it with a camera?
You have to mix it. If you want to, it's good in the container for about 30, 40 minutes. It starts getting hotter, so if you're quick, I'll mix it for you in the shop, and you just pick it up in class and see how fast you get home. So.
Big tanks that I remember the Richard Gere gerbils.
Oh, and see, I knew I shouldn't have said anything about that. I knew Levi made a bad comment. Don't do that on a work phone. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We got sent a rose.
A rose? You know what I notice? These people send me roses, but they don't send thorns. So I guess every rose doesn't have a thorn. There's a dad joke of the day, right?
Ship to Texas.
Oh yes, we ship to Texas all the time. Very fast shipping to Texas.
Your dad joke was the Nemo one.
Yeah, I thought Nemo. How is Nemo a dad joke? I thought everybody cool loved Nemo. Do kids not love Nemo anymore? Do you have to be old to like Nemo and think Nemo's cute? Dude, I like Frozen still. I think Olaf is the cutest cartoon there is in the world. I don't think anybody. If you don't like Olaf, I don't like you.
Can you spray colored alcohol to create another line of color?
I could, definitely. And actually, I'm thinking about doing that right now, guys, because I'm loving the striations, but I'd like a little bit more. So.
YS Custom Design says, I'm in Georgia. I think I'll make it home in 10.
Oh yeah, you'll make it home in 10. Oh, this is actually turning out just fine. Pretty inexpensive and standard. I don't know if it's like $15 or it depends on what you're ordering. It's pretty $15 to $20. Yeah, what the rates and what you're ordering.
Do you add stainless steel epoxy to all of your epoxy Magic Creations?
No, we don't actually. This is actually just a this is a very specific. It's called True Metal that we're doing right now. So it's a very specific product.
Is this the same epoxy that you use for walls?
This is our same exact product we use for walls. Maybe just more gold. I don't mind more of this.
You want to get a detail?
If there's another one in there that's fuller. Just spraying down a little bit of 99% isopropyl alcohol mixed with our mica powder. And like I say, this is a layering effect, and then I'm going to scrape it, then I'm going to layer it, then I'm going to scrape it, and then every one of these is going to be a different, really crisp little wood grain that comes out when I polish it, and you're going to get all these really beautiful little individual striations in this piece. But you have to remember that now, or you won't be able to. Say what?
Kennedy's to your left.
Oh, thank you, Kennedy. We should,
Oh, we have a heart and
thank you for the love, guys. We need to have Kennedy start doing some art. She was one of the best people I've seen in class when she first did one. One of her very first pieces.
someone said how much working time an hour is?
Yeah, at least an hour. If you know what you're doing, you can even get a little more time than that out of it. So,
One wall kit, how many square meters does that cover?
one wall kit, and how many square liters or meters? Square meters, about 10 square meters at maximum, because that's about 110 square feet. That'd be the max. So yeah, I'd say usually about 7 to 8 square meters.
Are you trying to create an old patina? I love that.
I am. I want it to be super patinaed, but I also want it to be really I'm gonna scrape this back in, and then I'll probably marble it one more time. There we go. This was just particle board, which is crappy. I wouldn't do just regular particle board, but MDF actually works really well. Just medium density. Arkansas, how are you? How you doing today? Hope you guys are staying warm.
Masterpiece of making.
This, I do think this is going to turn out really beautiful. So, let me know what you guys think.
You never checked out the table and tagged your
Oh, I am sorry if we didn't see a tag on the table, guys. I will make sure we check that. I did not know we were looking for a tag, but as soon as this is over, we'll check that tag out. And thank you. I love seeing your guys' stuff. Proud to be country? Thank you. Dude, we love seeing your stuff, so thank you for sending that in.
Is it just me, or is that epoxy really thick?
It is. This is wall epoxy. This is meant to be thick because there's actually stainless steel in this and a non-sag product, multiple colors, and we're creating a striated effect here, like a scraped effect. Then we're going to trowel it off flat because we want there to be lots of actual like wood grains, but I want some of them to actually be stainless steel coming out of the top, and that'll be very, very durable when we finish this, but just really beautiful. So it's just probably one of the prettier polished tops I've ever seen.
Do you have a picture for your epoxy yellowing, white, and indoor?
No, I don't know that we have pictures of that necessarily. We've sold probably 50,000 kits over the last 2 years of just white though, so you can check our reviews if you want to and look at our actual kits themselves and see. I mean, we sell more white marble kits than almost anybody, but like I say, always be careful and do it according to the instructions. Keep it out of direct sunlight. You can have a little sunlight through a window too, but I just stay away from that outside of that. Okay, this is really, are you guys, hope y'all are okay with this. I'm liking this a lot.
Jace Custom said, yeah, someone just asked them to do a table. They can't wait.
Dude, Jace, awesome. Look forward, call us if you need any help or anything with that. Oh yeah, see the lines are starting, it's starting to get really pretty now. Look at those, it's getting really, really flat, but you see all the striated lines there now?
Where are we out of?
We are out of Grand Junction, Colorado, which is the western side of the state of Colorado.
How often do you have classes?
We have classes every month. We have a class in 1 week here in Grand Junction, Colorado. Well, in like 5 days now, next Monday. And then we have one in Florida, Vero Beach, Florida after that. And then we have one in Ocean Isles Beach, North Carolina after that, so.
How much are the classes?
I think it depends on the class you attend. So you want to probably check the link in the bio. And most of our remote classes are pretty fancy. We really go all out. We feed you. We usually do more complex jobs and projects, stuff where we can really play around and have a little more fun.
Jenny said, I need summer classes because I'm a teacher.
Jenny, come to a summer class. You got to go to Florida or North Carolina, or you could make it. Is Jenny in Colorado? You could make it here Monday, maybe. Damn it. Just say you're sick, dude. You're a school teacher. Say it's like an extra federal holiday, Jenny. Come on. You guys always have different federal holidays.
Classes in New Hampshire.
Call the school and tell them I gave you a sick notice.
Do you come to Dallas?
If we find a classroom in Dallas, which we are looking for right now, we will be in Dallas, but we currently do not have a classroom in Dallas. I was on. The last time I was in Dallas was for Texas Fix and Flip. I actually did a countertop on that reality TV show, and made me hate reality TV, but it was cool.
We have people wanting a class in New Hampshire and
Dude, come on out, come on down, meet us down in North Carolina, meet us in Florida.
Oh, thank you for the heart emoji.
Thank you for the love, guys.
You.
Bless you guys for being so
There's
sweet.
a lot of people in Texas saying they're
Texas, if you guys find us, and like I say, whoever, if you do have a venue, and it usually has to be nice, it has to have parking, and it has to be about 1,200 square feet. And if not, we also will do small jobs, as long as you could really access that many customers and people on your job site. Holy smokes, guys, this is pimping. I'm liking this.
What's the maximum thickness of epoxy that you can lay?
We have casting resin that we can go 3 inches on, so you can do anything you want to. There's no maximum thickness, guys. We can take it all.
Where in Florida are we going?
Vero Beach, Florida, guys.
A customer asked for a glossy finish, and since epoxy scratches easily, do you have a top coat that the surface gloss?
No, we actually, because I know a lot of epoxies are really chintzy, we kind of show you. We have it's called Diamond Shield. It's either a nano coating, or we just recommend you using our higher end epoxy line, our black label, or, dude, I'm about to lose 4 pounds of epoxy off my hand here. I better get this glove off.
Watching from England.
Holy smokes. England. Thank you for watching, England. Thank you for all the love, guys, and the support of our small company here.
Flying Fisher said it's coming out really cool. I have to sign up for a class here in Pueblo, Colorado.
Pueblo. You're going to love it here if you come from Pueblo. Come over here. Oh, thank you so much. Give me 1 second. Let me try to...
Looks like rainbow wood.
The only thing I wish I had put in there, maybe, that I still might, is I kind of wondered if a little red copper striations or something. Or charcoal.
I think I said that right. So said I have a 3,500 square foot venue in El Paso, Texas.
Yeah, El Paso's a little far down for us, but there's a chance we could run an El Paso class. I'd have to see the interest in El Paso. We have a lot of interest up in Dallas, and that's so badass you'd even say that. You know, I will actually keep that in mind, and if you call the office, we'd look into that if you wanted to.
Jenny said if you have a June, Colorado class, I'll get 5 to 6 people. Sure.
June, May, June. We'll have one in June, Jenny. If you want one in June, when this is over, I'm with all the important people that do that kind of stuff anyways, that tell me where to be in June. I'm with all the people that will tell me right where I need to be. I'm trying to fix one little spot. Got it, finally. But now I smeared a bunch of epoxy off the front edge.
I want to show the other end.
Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to bore you. I'm trying to get this edge as perfect as I can. The more you do right now with a trowel or your hand or whatever method you want to use, the less you have to do with a polisher or a sander. I really am trying. I don't want to have to polish or sand this front edge too much because the top is going to be really nice. I want there to be kind of a crisp differentiation or a break. Gianna, thank you. We love you, Gianna. Hope you're having an awesome day today. God bless you. You guys are too nice, by the way. Okay, that's about it, guys.
When and where in Florida?
Florida, Vero Beach, Florida, on the 26th of February, February 26th. And this turned out really good, y'all.
I like it.
Wait till you see this sanded and polished. When we sand down into this, it's going to expose all the dark charcoal looking stuff. That's going to really pop, and you're going to see a shiny, it's going to be a shiny, dark, almost like a black stainless come through. It's going to be really rock hard, little tiny striations, and some of the gold's going to disappear, so this will turn into a lot more like of a wood grain veined effect. So I hope you guys do tune in for that. And I'll show you around some of our other projects if you all want to see what we've been doing in the office. I guess our boardroom table's covered. I'm going to take you guys to the bathroom, but don't worry, I don't personally use this restroom. So this is the one we did with you guys the other day. just for fun in here. I don't know if the camera really does this justice, but this is probably one of the most absolutely flat, smooth glass floors poured right over tile that I've seen. It's just a perfect reflection and really wispy. It looks way, I can't personally, yeah, it doesn't look the same on the camera. It looks so much like more three-dimensional and deep in person, so. Thank you guys for all the love and the follows, guys. You guys are amazing. And we love follows from guys like you, people like you, all of you, guys and girls.
Could you put the phone number?
Put the phone number? Yes, the phone number is 970-639-9338. And here is a somewhat finished wall that we did on the same exact product that we were using, that we're trying the countertop over there. And this is copper, so as you can see, I mean, you could do copper, bronze, white bronze, stainless, iron. I love iron. That's super cheap. Then you can do platinum, silver, and gold, of course. That gets pretty pricey. So, but anything you want to do.
Are the floors slippery?
Nope, the floors have amazing grip. We have these in all our entryways at any of our commercial shops. It's beautiful. And this right here, this has been sanded to 800 grit. So we have customers come in and out of the classroom with epoxy on their shoes and track all over here. So I actually took a walk behind sander yesterday and I just buffed the floor with an 800 grit pad on it, and it made it so perfect and beautiful. And if I wanted to let this wear for 2-3 more years of high use and then do it again, it would be super easy again. And this right here, this is a bronze of the same exact product we're trialing right now. And I may actually take some of our other types of more precious metals and trowel them into the voids here. And then, of course, when you sand them, that's what kind of exposes you see the lower spots to the higher spots and whatnot, so.
Are the floors slippery when they're wet?
No, not at all. You can put water on this and it's way better than a tile, like ceramic or porcelain tile. And I do want to show them, here's the kind of stuff you do in a class. Class actually built this. This is like a double waterfall bar kitchen top. We just built this out of particle board. We built our own undermount sink, and you guys all helped with it. So another class built this table right here. There's another true metal. I've been doing so much of that lately. I don't sell any of it, but I love doing it. But it's because I haven't really showed it off. I've been just spending all my time trying to learn how to do it before I get it out to too many people. So, and this right here, this is a brass edge on a table that we did like a look-alike. It's supposed to look like a live edge table, but of course it's just cut with a Sawzall and a flapper disc on a 7-inch grinder, and we just kind of contoured all this and beveled that in. Here's a picture we just finished. This is kind of one of the funner, bigger pieces we've done lately that was just kind of exciting and just cool. We poured, I think, 12 or 13 gallons of epoxy in there, so it's a really deep, super three-dimensional in person. And these are all things we try to teach you. You could do this on a floor, a countertop, a wall, a shower wall. Thanks for all the love, guys. Please hit that follow button if you do like what you see, or comment and tell us what you'd rather learn. This channel is all for you guys, so I look forward to hearing your guys' input and seeing you guys again here tomorrow. So thank you guys, and we love you here at Countertop. As long as you're a good person, we love you. We don't love everybody. I don't love pedophiles, so I don't even have any good shirts on about that. So, but God bless you. If you know, you know. And I can't wait to see you guys in a class. Check out the link in the bio if you want to meet us, and hit that follow button, and make sure you get the notifications. So talk to you soon.